sanka mu antumi amaso na mu bisa ye enti amaso no honorable so obi bi na be sanka mu na on de interview de wonso kra wakase obeye no de obeye enti wabonto arbo ni nyina apo na no pay waba bedru ha we ayese mpunimpu reloaded bisa no enti freuna ka che wonua se honorable Kennedy ohene Agyapong asin central mrashebedwani ya sabre wo gina NPP edimu apre frankatuni ni dibre no ebi wo ka nipa dua wo mo egina no eho no na age adwa ya ene no ebo mpunimpu na yedi nto aboni mu ni anisade hu ni nyina eho enkomo yes on comment ni so ebe hia into the bar ye be kenkan agro ne form tie mfa hyehyɛ so honorable Akwaba
yeah
campaign ni ko sei
eguzo
bibi e ko kama
eguzo papa
na ukwa ya na feeling it say
feeling it yeah but media fi say agro no form ye to abano and abu say o feeling na natural na say na amamfo ebi a sheda na ye bojo so
o say o ma say jon de ni two fo kakra wo
yeah we fear delegate ndino by to abawia baru mom so say the feeling of the people, especially the polling station executives who share Oma, who to me say almost expressive feelings, say almost DNA, almost diaba. You know, so far they ain't bad.
Okay. Who is Ghana? Yes.
Ghana first.
Ghana first. And
hope for the hopeless.
Okay.
And voice for the voiceless.
Okay. Okay. See, Kennedy Agyapong or say Ghana first. Uba Ghana politics me bre ufra bruchi baye ene ubejina ascending time ascend not ne central nyina ye baako sa ascend nota ugina pre no na uwani so ade hu se dachi bia obepre mampani ana fi se nkrofo se na ise first no oboabo vote ano e dia ma nipa dua mo gina ya baako bi but ewi ase no na ise afi ade na dane
nukreni about 2000 I maybe contest it. Many are going to be say one day never be pre mamping any but over the years we share parliament, especially committee levels, you know, contribution a year ebi owa enam say we ordinary MP, you know, yemfa makasa Ghana obi e dia dance makasa kasa actually my dream would never be brave home. Yemfa. Inti fi se ebe yi pa dia. Adwene a Nyankopon di ma me eni suade ho a wo ma Ghana no. Se me ankasa ma me tu franka no on we a me di Ghana for abro e dia kowo. So now I've decided say me ankasa adwene wo mtrim akwantu ametu enuama amehu se amai bi so eye no amami nkurahye ene gidi se Ghana so ebetumi aye ebize Nyankopon ema ya adwene eti se obroni ana ekuru bia omuman no etumbon no
okay
tin me decide say this time there menyina echiri emeye coach emo bia me ankasa me driver na me steer affairs no nti mesinipi na obi obagaji say me ye adwuma ma obi na je say onunu no ho eno no awosre me nye adwuma ma obi me ankasa me go to the end
okay
party for enyimi a enyina ne aye adwuma ama party no aso obi be ka kire me say me si form emfa ma obi de eni die mo anya de ebeba so
I see. Say, oh, yeah, Juma, I'm a party now or dream of mine. I wouldn't say, won't come, I won't to me, money, ye. Ain't a drew baby, wow, executive arm, no cry, when he has so far on your mobile. And I'm waiting so. And I should be feeling soon. Now, say, one who can't, I near Juma, not say, noon tina, oh, by dear. And you'll be better so anyway, so baby, if it's a won't come out, dear, intimate Juma.
Many of Mamma, one example. Rwanda. Rwanda president on Socrates and you.
Okay.
Tietia.
Okay.
By now I'm saying yes, yes. No, no. And Ghana ni be na no and Rwanda Rwanda nina prepare
Okay.
Any discipline. So what I say, with honesty and discipline, I believe the meeting I am in my own private life, I am dear is sequence say, maybe or mampenny dear, me private life to my you know, mean to me empha, a medium man, sabri crown have been here to me, actually say, me say. I did say, Indian say, never Boagana. I did say, Indian say, never Boagana. Now, I assure you, say, and then Otu Abama in Japan. Now, O Maniso Afnemu, say, we are president. Ghana Nibia, Green, Sebi, it is a watcher, or Mary Wine, and say, this is a disciplinarian. And the mere fact, say, Otu Abama in Japan, Grano, a first stepper. Ghana in Puntu Akoso. If he said they know, say, Papa Widi, prepare you, a hallmark. I will be me, a diama of mine. Okay, Jimmy said, Miss Juma.
Okay. Ghana for me no say, and call Omuji. Now so Ayana ase, and then wire boko, ama womu, free se womo instances ne niama esisia asesisia no sebi ni san wo de krama ho brase pedabre na unya posua obekire Ghana fo pa
obi o kasa o se mekire Ghana fo e wo kwan beso
ese wo kasa se dia wo ye obi papa kakra kra wo di betwi nanim ene se dia wo kasa do nse siwbo ene uni hihye ne mraso ni adenti omusuo se papa yi ase okasa nanso se si ade wa ba fom o de pepose
ope Ghana ha enipa mienu a edi mraso a kana Japan ye one di one of gaza kana Japan eni mraso emra ye ni su bebre nti ena mai kana Japan e kasa se music kasa mama mi chiro wade so ye president a o ye ma o mine nyina and now we sign the whole world because we now representing or minor. What do you say? Inti senia Bible can say or semi abofra na mukasa say abofra. Ye penyin ni de bekasa mpenyin and with experience I'm remember who say edu baby a nye asendia na obebu anipa no.
Okay.
Na me ma example. 4 days ago, I didn't see on the 3rd of August.
Okay.
Abayobi, I could do my term or social media or the ama, say, or refer to Ameswali. Even tourism, I'm saying, bar Jamestown, Horse Anua, said you Tom Poncho, a puanono, a bayomo among baby. Na ye develop ina erano didi matem ekura Bible minimum no da asema o come minimum hwe. Unfortunately if we are sure as nigga also pick from girl no de no and so didi matem atwatro se mema kopa obi asum e wo wuniba mensi ho minimum ne ekoso odi ase enti we no kan Japan respond wa also onyeni papa Bible say buya okwasia e wo na gimisem so amana anwene se oyenyansafo you see ne aye nti ena kan Japan okasa tumi so ene me kasa tumi so to give you confidence ko Ghana ye culture no beginning ye yenkwala no o papa e kasa kra na okaka free ho mpenfo kasa na do ano betum amaye anya confidence o dia say Ghana fo bebre no ehu emu tisa ne yakoso MPP sesi ehu ene woni pebi mu mami ehu ni mu nti obi a ehu ni mu bia wo Ghana ha no yesi wo mu ade o dia say yesi wo mu ade o kan kure obi a oye boni o kan kure a ono oye boni momu oye hero. We have a problem in this country, and that is what I stand for. Me, adeɛ bi a maye ɛnyɛ sɛ me bɛpɛ president nti mɛka kyerɛ sɛ manyo I mean it. I have done it. Yes.
Do you regret any of them?
I don't.
That's me.
I don't. I don't. Because utiemuya, onim media for. Enya kena Agyapong, I will say okasa ewo ne boso ene ne bese Ghana. Ba mu media for no bese Ghana.
Oh,
so yes.
Okay.
Media for bese Ghana. Opa, go and read the history of Rwanda. A corner by a media for yes. What do you mean? I'm kind. Now me call TV3 and I'm a PA. Your point. Young boy, be my own work of all your pain. No bio, be some questions. What do you have for the youth? And I'm a catcher home. Say, youth empowerment. The challenge we have in this country is employment. Timidity. I will create employment for the youth in it. Then he brought in betting. Say MPP buy. Say almost the betting tax equal 10%. And I'm saying grad them equal 20-30%. If he said, and Branty and Maba na say ni inti aminti come when he say, Enyuma ni hontino. O come once a month.
Okay.
But say a criti enyuma ewa. Emrantie no e was say muja because we hear betting near you don't have a future. You don't have a future. I still maintain it. So you don't have a future. Obi also on the chacha any basin any so. Ni future any day. Enti you be create employment am Emrantie na abrochire me my example. So we did lot to 1 billion. When you about who the 600 million and the coffee about 40% tax. Because it's a free money.
Okay.
Media, what do you mean? Just a propaganda and some advice. I'm the my youth to a Hong Kong or my picky can Agyapong say or better betting. Yes, metum to discourage the youth.
Okay.
From going astray. Yanya sa emranti abewa. Yeah. So we mo to chacha. Maybe so, Uberto Mammy and two mammy, own two mammy, and two mammy. A dear young Lucre, also to me catch it in the a crop bang and your war. Yambrantia the church and Kwan Bay Juma. And until say TikTok, where can say, me say, Maka. That is the gospel truth.
On train science.
No,
now Sabe, so Ube increasing betting a yem fanusa. Now Sabe, what creating you mamma one.
Exactly. Sana me catch it all.
Okay.
Sana me catch it all. Also, I wouldn't because oh my ye a hot year say you be creating jobs and as I say, mean to me betting now more than one simply because a human.
Okay.
As some papa me oh my ye a home. It didn't make us media for Mokahu and Sagana Bessia.
Kasaya Kahun, so we media owner.
I mean a media owner, but I check them. I always tell them, say one really year. Obi kasema no machiano no obi owa onim near dangerous ne say obi owa me do about all read content no headline say wo hwe headline na one we abekọ treat you abomia but we be read be wie no na che say headline no buy no eni asem no enko ba bia.
Okay, sa wo pemplem ti bi mu say wo ye Trump of sa campaign ya ekosui woni do na Trump. Also, I can say, in terms of business, they are Trump, but politics, they only Trump.
Yeah.
Sesent, yeah. We be aseno. As a boy, Jenema and Dodo.
Yeah, I've been. Minya. I make us some true. In 2 weeks, young fancy 2 weeks ago, we call Dubai, and I'm running TV soon, Babishi, I'm Ghana for more struggle.
Okay.
Timino Mushi, I didn't come on. Obama, question, what can I say? Or yeah, Juma 12 hours. Cleaning. Now, 12 hours. So, Octanasi Kurasa Odidia, the so vice picture, be in it. That is, oh, Ghana. And I want to get 12 hours. I would general Naswa. 1 year, won't mean co break anything obey. Oh, can plane was a Ghana dear coming. I didn't in a Ghana dear Konye. Because the system doesn't work. From a yummy. you a dear. You a dear, and you're despite also you a dear. Father Dixon. And be you with.
Yeah.
Well, you a dear, also for you, politician, you, or hidden you. You a dear, you a dear. On says our system, Ninti, I buy one of say, Ujinani Naso 12 hours. When him says 12 hours, Scour Geno, me convert it from dirhams to cedis. No, 1,300 Ghana cedis.
A month and a week and I for that.
A month in Dubai. Osakra can back say 2 months in Triameca. On a Bangladesh, we know your pa, no the paper, a 13. Argentina, sa situation where the Ghana for a conform a year Juma. I'm a Ghana for Ukwa baby, they become the best workers. But Udu Hadia on year 81. You see, so I was saying it me make sure say, you know, the systems are here Juma.
Okay.
And this one fast system na year Juma. Na can Agyapong ekokan. Oh, Umuadie. Can Agyapong or Kasa eboso. Me Kasa me boso. Edi show unkuna say. Can Agyapong ya wo no to ase dom me kurase enne say nyame amane nkwa ene nimdie na wotumi abaye nipa kese dia ene onso betumi ayache Agyapong. But then nam say me de me ho eyem fato ho ama ho mpanyimfo say ne ompe wasem no osua wasa no wache ya nepa ba menua me kachiro menua ba me kachiro plain. I am proud to say obia wani mesan bia to aso bia waye yi e wo yes
ene na nkrofo mpeno na iwe kra de metie wa modin bebubodin
metimi abobodin akyerew me bodin no ahyew nkuna se me bodin akyerew se kana Agyapong onitro enti asem na ko
ka nipa ne se ya mini ya ne wa ba studio wo kwe se ya age 1000 afa china metina honorable to another stage na no ga no kra me call ya me 10,000
then na me ma ya 1000 me call ya me ko ka say ya 1000 ya oji 1000 free me we ya kro ya kotena yiso a o se o kana Agyapong o kasado do we too low we say me ma Ghana fo hu zuzu ban.
Okay, so we are fancy. Nanke yesi ni due mate so man. Nti obi mususu say omo a woni omo ye banta ni bi o wa. Ese say o ka say, "Debbie, I won't come down to your level. I'm about that."
You see, you use the word I won't come down to your level. A dear level and all. A dear level. You see, yasa Ghana enye ye nyina eye culture says man we are ye.
Okay.
I intimi nya pempen en kan no kura nkyere ye ho ne ye ho na obi ye boni pefe ye se nya hwe fa manyame we de memwa no we de menyi se na okoso ye odi ase it gets to a point I was say woman nipa no so feeli won so say we ye nipa.
Okay.
Wo ka bi kira no say anti san kofo ye a me kan sam kira wo say no mo feeli ana. When you about Anyasa, there will be no checks and balances in this country.
Okay.
Or be professional, say, yes, you know, you triameka or a presenter, or make drink of water more radio so no, or be a cojiska, or my baby, or my bank pan and ka ubetimi a say. So professional, say, oh dear, or koji ubisika. Kanukure. So why nisika or more? I don't have a problem. One who said can Agyapong and you know my ye. Into work, I don't have a problem. Name Mominia Bass, Obi Kobo Pa. So, Nekodi Dikin Agyapong atem. Me a Mosika. No one Jessica, no one Betty Matem. Ghana force him and carry. Yes, I know. I will be among the example near Yina. Okay, ping. Said Papa B. And this in even a born of pass or made it Matem. I will studio here.
Oh,
it's not fair. But such people will be heroes in this country. If you have people like this, only heroes will Ghana ye da minuaba.
The good thing about this, ma wonso say, ama for being so any John who say, o can pimping. And see, be who say, what be police surprise power say, can't top 3 wo, any pattern more. Tm say, o crowd super delegate, e for gondi ma e dia ne niema miensa pe obeka se me ba within 100 days me the best san Ghana ana me ya mama hu say ampana me se fata se munya me mujidi.
Good. First one, me change Ghana for adwene meti meba eno na ebiem na no ebisa mo TV3 eno ni aba me can say you be change the mindset of Ghanaians, and I learned that from President Kutu Agyapong. Strong Agyapong
Fichifui.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or the wala to alasa that time you one TV station, one radio station at Casanoma.
Okay.
But Agyapong it me conscientize Ghanaians and my beji wala to alasa etum. What wala to alasa say?
Debbie.
And then Agyapong wala to alasa no. Ni enti oka wala to alasa asaba. So wo mo clinic gates ni mo wo mo ti efinu a amagata na ye mana no mo de agu esoro no no ma say eja woko wo mfa enkotu mu nti kana kutu Agyapong say wa wutu finu a emfa nwo sa kotugu enti otwa no short wala tu na wala sa. Okay ye ko near drive ni fan
and you fan no
right. Yeah. And also, yeah, Kobunkum. Or started just TV, GBC, any radio station. Nifa, Nanyan, Nifa, Nanyan. Until that, you started, say, yeah, driver left. You cannot count on even 10 accidents. I see from moving from right to left.
Okay.
What you say? So, I've taken a cue from where he said, look, the challenge of Ghanaians. MIN koyenim any a mindset. Me no se me bi adwuma na broni bi adwuma. Special eyes ni. Obroni no ensuo na awa ye no. Bibini baka se broni no de na awa ye no ye che special eyes into okoto. We have to believe in ourselves. So I'm going to change the mindset of Ghanaians to say, let's believe in ourselves. We have to be patriotic. Me and some kind of short. Patriotism, honesty, and discipline.
PhD. It's Ghana PhD.
Yeah, PhD.
Obey patriotic. No, I am honest. Now for discipline. A crime ben so, and I will be a ding.
Ebi say, and I'm kind of ebi so or the young development. As some of the kind no more into and he say. Me do assess our mammy opportunity. Na me explain. Me say, ya mind no, ya greener a way too. Say, me wa brandy be wa ba wo twen me e wo Kempiski. E ya odi a odi ni say, o ye Ghana ni a woni Arabs e deali. A wo international license as a gold dealer and a oil. Oba Ghana ha for 8 months. All pet license. A gold for oiling, he can do it easily. When him say a brand here, no, where you are pimney gentleman or casabo corner here, you open beer. Enna, a brand here by.
Now you're the one, maybe.
Yes, I was saying, no, make us. Imagine don't probe your cabo.
Let me be some Ghana for
20 Obayano. For 8 months, where Ghana into a man for the Anaman. Maniam, Yan said,
Oba Breben.
Papa, 8 months ago.
I fear you, woman, our party in a wabine.
Yes. Now, I would have whosoever woman say, or no any company, where you owner of the company. Obayana, Obepesa license. Ghana for not frustrating a woman farmer. He went back and was the chief executive. He said, yeah, despite a beer, you may know for that Dixon as chief executive. Or the chief executive for a Bruni by now Ghana for an audience and no money dealing. And he drew baby no, they asked the chief executive a question. Ni no bana or tea a chile say and no more meeting room. And he Omo bisa chief executive no question bi. And will say, omo man a chance. Now on consult to the boss. I'm saying, who is your boss? I thought you are the CEO. I say, yes, the owner of the company. Now you're Ghanaian. When you say, oh man, Fadiana man for 8 months in it. Oko Angola, 3 weeks. Waji. I should praise Napo, and the Kohu governor say, Omunfa license no man Ghana anyway, or connections or contacts. Time omu friend say Omran, or say honorable, me sorry, me Ghana, but Angola for the amount. Omu, unuya Ghana ni. And nam say we tuntunti. Now we are Ghana ni. Kura udin kurenti oni gidie wo mu se obedima. That is what we have to change in this country.
Okay.
Build ourselves. Say, what any obronia ye bia? Unuya Ghana ni. Man sa opportunity no. Ni nyina ye di no kura we ho a unuya Ghana ni betimi aye.
But still unyanche no kwan a obefa so abe because
and I'm saying
other station ne kan say wo say wo de nyomo no wo say hey adwen wa no.
Me ba ma me nchiro patriotism no. Honesty and discipline. What I'm going to do is say first patriotism with the heroic songs.
Okay.
They are combined near the amount musician artists. You know, they should put it together. Then we'll have a concert, R&B, reggae, gospel. To say we are the world. You bought near final, you know. We give it to TV stations, radio stations, schools, and opebia. Play it to constantly remind Ghanaians to take their destiny into their own hands and to love their country.
Yeah, was it patriotic song, see, baby? Arise, Ghana youth, for your country.
How many times do you play it?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Why didn't you give the suggestion to Wabain or Pachi? Yes.
Oh yeah. And paying for baby was say Usikesa, Pasimsa.
Now who Usikesa?
In terms of politics, I'm just an MP. Me MP, me cabinet, me take a decision. The decision is taken by cabinet. And he said, Minister be back committee level, na me opportunity. Na me chere madwen. Now I'm buy into it, I'm fan co cabinet. And woman yina anyi entuma. And Agyapong, wakasegu.
You saw the shock on my face. If he say, me show my old video be from Lagos on time, no. President Ijina had, then time candidate now Ujina Nechi.
Right.
And you yourself have said it.
Right.
You are that close. I don't know about today.
Right.
But you are that close to the president.
Right.
And see, when you're minister, I mean, you can seek audience with the president. This is my idea.
Now when I say young Kedi, I don't think sad a yinti ma take decisions and me ankasa I'll be the driver.
Okay.
I'll be the driver.
So we are done patriotism. Let's go to honesty.
Honesty. I was said ya inculcate ya ma inculcate.
And you should be a camera for
back. Ghana for trim say.
Okay.
So be ye we are sia. Eye nukuredi. So be ye we are sia. Enya kronobo, enya tro. Me. Ubakasa me ye richer. Eye nukuredi. Adwuma ye di ma me ni me nua bi. Me nua no nukuresenti. Wadi sika no. Kana Agyapong nukurenti. Wa ye adwuma no amya sa ahwe nukure na odi ye no e de fofurama. So honesty is riches. Riches. Nukuredie no ene be mo anya sika. E wo se yetimi mamrantie ne maba weba ehu se sika ye pen intentem ekobu amanfo gum. A lot of businessmen are here they are complaining. My sister, President Kufuor, Yamona Baso, one district, one factory the buy. Any pan bebre, uko commercial bank, uko Exim bank. Sika ya dia so masin bisa mu say away ka me di abrantie ba ko wo mi krom eye mfato ho ma no oya gari ekọ Canada na Canada for say o mbe block gari o mane mfa ma bi if you say enwusie wo ana o say gise wayi enwusie na firim into a bar say metimi aboa no no akoto machine e de abaye am so and the uncle is in bank so we qualify under one district one factory and I call the crown will betray $1 million number and as a bank boss no say the limit 1 million Ghana cedis obeti me am brand here 1 million Ghana cedis na me ne me yire ekọ ho eja no ba bia wo no di enkokọ a sue ene ne ma ba kura no ohun enti ohun sa enkokọ ne ne ma eba no na obisa we uni masimo ka ogina wa on top of her head no say ene wasa asikasi ade na wonye poultry enka minu yaba 1 million cedis me catch the boy and say the modern netina premises her baby a we adwuma poultry ubinyiska he started with 500 birds from the 1 million cedis. The last time checking was 54,000 birds. And then we 570 crates a day. Obi a man $1 million, a man $2 million. Ne no kure 20 sikano ashi. But 1 million cedis. Ne no kurenti, the business is booming. Enti I was say timi ma Ghana for TSC a kwanya sikan a kwan I don't know how to put it. Upe sikan tentem eko bunipa afaswina emwa.
Okay. Before I call discipline so no there will kind na say job creation e wo mu hobisa if I'm right. Obi beka said there will kind yet in da in fact yet sikaso so come there no so for be say se kana yera ana se kano e we nti edian in a be different ama Ghana for say Kennedy dear obey or see ade yo they are working obey
and you are going to the third the D, the discipline.
Let's go and see.
Yeah, besides honesty mangame exhausted honesty I remember one example again.
Okay.
Obisi atisikasu na here. Men so me kire say Ghana enye ohia man. If you say ahoho a o ma be businesses wa ha a kire say Ghana ehia.
The same thing we heard that one say atisikasu come there no. Ne prefix say Ghana nye ohia man.
Good. Me ba ma me kire. India for Lebanese, Turkish, Chinese have taken over this economy. Adenti and no more do businesses na ye. The sad part honesty no important me say. Me wa India ni bi A4 paper.
Okay.
Now every row on quantity A4 no obenya free mu. Otwa. Time bia obetwa de na Ghana for your managers na. Me nua ba obedru adwuma mu hanopa. Na row ba ko asa. The quantity of A4 papers no ma pack no enu sa oti nani na adwuma egu no obi na hinti no say omo betwe enuama no 3 am ena otite wo mu a ena okochire wo manager 3 am ena ono twe A4 papers no eko nti abrantia no yese odi ahomtie eko Nigeria ena ne papa a watena Ghana cheka kire ne say yankofa ekromfo India for umra. Madam, the situation is so bad, say, even air condition, I fix it. India need an air. Once you lose Ghana for no, I lose out. Ubankuru Ghana niya na oprapra. How? Say yenya ye krum. Ya kwa brochira kwa ye slaves. Efe ya gwininti, yenya ye krum siye slaves. I will change it. Me ko Kumasi na meba na mbedru Sunday na so me ko holiday akope breakfast. There was a call constantly air framing. Ena me pike also person ni din come so okay go ahead. Me nua ba nkomo no ni media ni say ne adwuma ona ade o ma ko court. If you say manager ohwe adwuma no so no o ka no kura kire me say Debia or Momuyi in your money be or no driver. Nobody akoma Mami Bishop. Omnia bear 1,000 kreya. I say 2,000. Or no manager no, ebefa 700. Me subordinate no, ebefa 600. So just say, Emzomiya 8, Bakunya 8 cents and 5 or so. How much 2,000? And a papa ne dume gu no ton logistics, milk, tina panom ne sardine. O say, and a jumano egu. To offer auditors. Auditors in the buy no. It pointed at manager and your coach. Then obu ball or no subordinate or no moye sa deal. What you say? Any of you, papa, a brantian of Rubisan say, or cocoa on Kazay. I'm the crashy. And Kawasam because all catch them here or China. Member Begina, Chema to what they are dance yes or confess your children. You got me so, my employer. Yeah. I will not allow condone with you, say go and lie and collapse Papani business. No, Sabi Pepe Penny. Tigana for Yesuban, China for Yatia, and Ghana towels. Me wa hinibia, one me kasa Chinese towels or manufacture. Every month, Oman creditor will pay $1 million to the Chinese company. Argentina, China need. Every China buy investment wa ama Ghana need to me koto e koton e betua $1 million na any Ghana for the intimi ye no kura ye ni enti o ti ase
enti afa ye nko discipline so
discipline is opa ko bisa baby amewo Ghana gas. Okay. One day I got there na me call board meeting na me call tema me site BBC in early morning. I made banner traffic in Nimukesi. But I made coffee asaba board meeting. I decided to go there. When I went there, any part no my bag man no half of the workers. So I started questioning. What do you say? Say no, this thing can happen. And then they have a clocking system. You clock in, you clock out. Outside cry, you have to clock out. Oba. You know, they themselves wanted a change. But they needed a leader to say this thing can go on. Go be 12. How? Who the mayor presidency is here? My ministers, my family, my number now 1 month conscientizing you, letting you know my vision. Say vision no enye say ne betumi ama o man Ghana ye say won to me and agree with my vision, please step aside. Because say if you're supposed to start work at 8, men can't know me ba enye police when President Kufuor eye bi na media to meeting. Okay. Na me ne ba buy fine tea or ye no shop say ewo ring road so the anwumre no hihye fe no bi ntimi ne te ho the boy answer gbra 3 Land Cruisers edro no police nothing oba na etiwo say din komo so say onu nu amba na so olman ai one fa police bi ama no obehwe the ban shop ma police bi anka no sa na mesua free no say me kosra minister bia me nkan kire no me mo we wo ho a bobura na maduro if 8 a.m. Ghana kwa na wiase your time either 8 a.m. 10 and 11
8:39 10 thereabout
right nti se wo pese nipa ba 8 o'clock ka say 6. Okay. So person nipa about 10 ka say 8. Can Agyapong abresu 8 is 8.
Ube then now the start change yaba. 100 days.
Yeah. No, say 100 days in there you conscientize you. Okay. How to move this country. In your my between my Ghana me my government will partner Ghanaians to move this country or to develop this country. Partner and say a choir ya faso aye nyoma over the years no if he say eno na papa enti changing them no is difficult. So there should be engagement from community right down to the top. Engagement. Me say a champion there be able to me hofo. Say bibia no ye be ye changer. Ye be ma Ghana for nyina te say. Ade we ne ye a ebe boy. To mo be amwa na Ghana enkoso. Henry Cote, I'll praise him, has also done something.
Okay.
Emra Oba first, you know. He called NDC MPs and MPP MPs and told them, say, Ufulise Accra, this is the way they should go. And MPs, you know, NDC, both sides gave him the support. What do you say? And so partner Ghana for now, my who and this one, Ghana etum. You won't get everybody to change, but you get majority to change. Tisa ni padodo na asesa enkunyimdie ebetimi aba.
What the minister saying be adwuma?
In fact, me plans no dey me nuru but not more than 60. Makwa so far 60. I will merge some of the you know.
Je hene dey na obe merge.
What the eduru I will do that.
Regional ministers can 60 no ho.
Yeah.
Propose 60. Regional ministers in our
yes. It's all bizarre. America, a population of 350 million. All ministers here say. Bizarre UK. Oh yes say. Why say America to me? I into me.
Ghana ni be say enkrofo show pa.
Yes.
Yen kan chairman for say King Jersey TV or New Jersey or US. Omo se wo benti. Omo bia to mo fa no live wo ho. Ye da be kunni na busuafo na se Ghana fo bi be ka se ho ye omo wanwa enti na che se wunim say ministers wo ho sisi esun do so bram so and you have kept quiet. Why didn't you say?
May President, two people are never the same. Obia o vision. Question you be say mama faso emma example and then nipa na say hey me call police headquarters.
Okay.
Adia IGP dam paria ye wo. Marvelous. Say no man a shaming kuna say yes. Any pam you wo de omutena office kura obi adwene ye different. Onu ni die ni 80 whatever me say. Makwabro so plus regional minister 60. Na maka kira wo nei. Chroto ho. Wo ba wun se kana Agyapong ebedi so.
One thing now can honesty no and I bibi ba meeting say Ghana for AI say evidence, yes, you any evidence you on the score of honesty. You be who minister be, deputy minister be, CEO be our that state institution be ano. All ban you no.
Exactly.
Only he, Quincy, or Tassa say or prime area, or CC Adam, what your projects. The baby says evidence or any evidence, but you who say nipa no, you wouldn't be before, and you who now.
Right.
Into a fair nan crofo bisa won into way. Honesty view.
No. Sanipa. It's easy to judge him. When I see things like that, knowing your salary, how much you make, I'll fire you. May you ready? You see, me to me you directed it, but me to me a minister and I may appoint him in it. And I will fire him. May you ready to serve as a deterrent. I be bought a man who say, hey, only minister Pony, how often you are my unity? How much more me director? Our minister and submit me unity. And then I come from beginning say, me about say, oh, swear, oh, my can Agyapong so a franum say, oh, yeah, January 7, 2025. We are programmed by 3 p.m. Can Agyapong president? Ghana ni be abe whining, or very whining, na the papa we obey you. Na me you ready so. Or so for me pinning, a politician by me pinning, I him for by me pinning, because ya nyanasa Ghana and Quenim. And the minister Uba declare your assets. One declare your assets. Now here near my hey, I've seen some of them. And before I was assemble by them. Visa ebi amenkwana mi mo say otia wonim. But maybe this is not the time to judge anybody. When I'm the driver, you see what will happen.
Declare your assets ne dia wo ho, but declare share envelope brown mo ayen content.
But we are part of the problem.
Okay.
Ghana for you are part of the problem.
Catch them.
You know why? You know, Professor Abienini. Obi beti na bejina be catch raw eni say boni panidia o se membo. O ma me den en metimi akọ check. Enu nti nam so ka ho. Your attitude na ye can say we have to change the mindset and our attitude no. Ade anye enu bi na be ka Agyapong enya say ni party ogunu party. Hey, Agyapong on kasa ye. As what you will pensesa. Upa change e Ghana. Now no kura na wanka ama yantimi am punish nipa bi a waye say. No abatena TV so my example we are part of the problem. Enti emfan share politicians no go. Ghana for yenya
onu was state apparatus see ye was system wo hu bi. Enti wo twa ma me ma example abra wunim say chenanko ye ba be victimize nipa no enye me nkwa but Ghana ni bi owo adwuma mo be hu bibi obeka and ye nyina ye wo Ghana wo ka BBC na amafo news for kraka media aka no you hear the president say bring your evidence. Me ordinary person no mean of evidence when you have the state security and all the resources to do the investigation. So me giving you the hint, it's enough grounds for you to start something.
You see, Argentina more evidence. Now unfa evidence and now say mama hint. Be bold. And say excuse me, ni pass mercy. Ko sa si we so. Our ni ko nebisa se hwan dia ana dan we hwan dia ko airport adan a wo musie hwan dia na wa man clue evidence na nya hint answer you say minister be a corrupt CEO be a corrupt that one there I disagree so ndi nyina ye nya kukuduro na ne America sia ne say ye culture no ena ma ye ntimi nya kukuduro and sa kukuduro ya memenya eye different from Ghana for bibri o de bomb so bo say Agyapong o kasa atutura sem ne boso ene
oh man shada mo
no the feeling of Ghanaians so me kasa no
okay.
That's not what I'm saying but nia e wa bontin so intimi pa say I was say you make sure you see e bin so you dangerous sir obetimi akoka obi obetimi akoka sema enim complete tisania ewura yakoye owini bay me come mama adaka say me nim asem na oka no we also obi nso atimi asom abedi dimatem sema kopa pa wo ba bia asom e wo wini ba me nko ho me nkai eda be ko wini ba okay and this time your man I see enya kukuduro ukohwehwem enya evidence on say asem bi amaka bia Debiano beginning ye be yemia ye say but in the long run na me diben
okay
because me nyabotre ahwehwem enti ye pesa ye punish obi a wan hweye na wo de here say so a obema obi abrabo ayebasa eno de mfi se enye fe
can say Ghana first can say PhD can betimi a che en kwa obefa so a obekon corruption if he say wo PhD no echi na honesty na wo mu no ne ye nkrabata baako ana ne nkrabata baako ene ye bribery and corruption you can be so now be foul be corruption
so makamachiro honesty and discipline makachiro severally say me ma bresodi oye boni me ye che oni e panishiwa osofo ba me mpene ohini ba me mpene politician bia ba me mpene mabusuafo di gwato ba me mpene that ene bema obia asunsom no ho se yeni nokore e magana ena me gajo se bia hon man lande me me come minister office 8 o'clock man krano na wa ba 10 ana o magru ho onam kwa so afa no obanyam si stay right there gina ba bia gina na mayi wadi na ma say guani ma fe so minister has been fired because he's late deputy take over. Yes.
That's good. But about contractor, yedema inflation, procurement breaches,
contract. Me nana ebu baby. Or say, edwuma no ana ekukuo no didi ho na me nidim.
Okay.
Contract there we are ya obi benya contract. But contractor in business, if you are able to make profit after taxes between 15 to 30%, you survive in business. Magana, it means my contract will be profit 300%. Obwa, and back in Agyapong, Juma. We are going to scrutinize. And Ghana for 3 years say, can Agyapong, a politician, can Agyapong, as a business, into Utum Bonkuma, Utum ni farm. What the contract no buy? NDC for Bresso, MPP for Bresso. Some contractor is in sign. One was a me a man called Skukuran. But you will say, and we are sure say lawyers at now, at Ghana, my home, and we sign such a contract. Mintiminum, me bar Ghana first. Ma only obroni one E&I gas, one of the most expensive gas in the whole world. The Ghana for no more lawyers now nobody actually no more way. And that 2 weeks ago no more France arbitration.
You mean E&I umuti and oil ni be my
gas
water the gas. Okay.
But I say President Akufo-Addo buy our trial. IFC, International Finance Corporation, and you have financing, you know. Okada international companies, you know, are ganging up against you. Now, you're tied with hands. In contract, we call something fine print. Fine print, you know, over the chassis, kitty. Near mouth, juicy words, in block, in where really come out. One chassis, now we sign pay, what sign with death warrant. And would be and nobody ye. And would be and nobody ye. From inti contract, your contract, making sure say why a contract. Many have one ya over them.
One casa school study, Jane.
Me economics.
Oh, until so economist in Ibiana.
Then we are investing in it.
Okay. And I'm man for say, oh, lawyer for be your mind so. You so fancy be your moon sikasam to ye. And tea as a system business people near economist for no so a ye. Who was signing the initial who may be the
degree up the baby Ghana mine a QBE
and really the
qualified by experience.
Oh, okay.
Pragmatic approach, practical things. In your man who were India. Say Juma, men who are China, Juma, men who are Malaysia, Juma, men who are America, Juma. I believe, say, Ghana for so, Yenso, Yebeting.
Great. Adia Bakuso Dia Kuma so ye in Kania, and business be ya, just in Kania, any Ujam within ye Jina so. Ubet me my one energy policy.
Simple. Wouldn't be. They fantastic. Now I will hope Ghana. Between Sue and Musa as a age. And the painful are you almost see ministries. No. Woman near a we are air quana. With him. Banchi. Oko Thailander. The Banchi in your ma Baku, a Driasam, you know.
Banchi,
yes.
I see.
And the last product, byproduct of cassava, the generating electricity. Ukwa India, Kulapu, Lokna, Akwidie.
Okay.
What the Akwidie sugar no we are, the alcohol, what the alcohol, the chip boards. Okay. After the chip boards, dust, no sawdust, what we call it sawdust, the generating electricity. To extend, say, electricity generating no factory no a produce in excess. So they connect the rest to the national grid. I'm a national grid. Etria Omuka. He said ECG, Etria Omuka.
How did you energy problem?
Energy problem. First, there's a leakage. Man cannot control. Me koto fear be or trasako. If you know, me toy no. Now, why illegal connection? Can Agyapong manunti na ochina ya mekase can Agyapong aye illegal connection. Miami to Anamon eko kachire ECG for say. Baby amitino o my illegal connection for 6 months in your electricity bill. It took another 6 months no more. I reported the matter to Minister of Energy Bisano and sana offer ECG boss no.
Dubik.
Eno many ebini eno catch and say obi say na me say bomdi make na Japan no ankasa obondi ma catch no. I told the managing director of ECG. I told him into bomidi say make na Japan say if you na me towo trasaku no o my illegal connection. They don't pay. How many of such illegal connections anywhere? We have to talk about that. Then collection. Sikajijien. Omba etimi hwa wo. Ni fie ba ko East Legon. Akwa bi mfa bail ma wo. Woti Legon ECG ho no. So eno no e press bottom. Say obi la obetue. Without even coming to check or say oh system no system me. Oba na completely wrong.
Mame foforo no de me wo information chese omo POS bi asese a omo de be rectify that problem no. Nti mame another one.
Madam.
Yes sir.
Another one is say sir take or pay agreement no mo ye yina. And when the cost of electricity is high, we have to review it. Unfortunately, Boache Jaku made an attempt, but Ghana for antinasi. And he did.
Or resign here.
Fine. Pressure on him to resign. Now, Bibi, Lord forgive Ghana. Boache Jaku has made a revelation in this country. Man, fine, just because it's the power 1 million. Can you compare 1 million to $500 million? That Boache Jaku was talking about it.
But honorable, and ye anti Boache Jaku, and
because they did a more year and was Cecilia the Padia wrong. But 1,500,000 million Ghana first. My sister, Ghana first. I don't care who. So long as yetimima abrofo, yetiminya sika at the expense of this poor country, Ghana first.
I see. There now be for education.
Education. Me, here ni Lazarus ba a champion minya opportunity. A coin. President Akufo-Addo has done very well. Free SHS.
Okay.
So I will continue.
Okay.
Ebia,
review ni kakra.
Review kakra, modify in your maybe.
And then I'll modify.
What do you do?
My own share.
My own
share. But who say a review?
Oh yes. There should be accountability. And Sagana be year, every individual in this country has to be responsible. Let me tell you, President Akufo-Addo has done marvelously well. Ghana for the best gift any human being can give you is education. But Usha, America, free SHS, no, Mete affluent neighborhood, West Orange. West Orange, high school. I decided to take my kids to Catholic school. And it's my responsibility. And I'm paying the fees. So, West Orange High School. Omudidi. Uniform. Obia to me the Natadi Bia and Echo. Obia niwa or desk school muho. What you say? And to share why we should praise President Akufo-Addo said, Odidi. School fees here tuya, boarding here tuya. I said here examination kura abayafa. I think that is too much. Parents have to be responsible too. I'm being frank. And it wasn't my kind of ground now to mommy, so be it. Yet, yes, we are saying, Shesika, what they call education. Free SHS or the whole world will be anyone or practicing to the latter. To send your president.
But parents have not said someone person be responsible. I buy them more money. Who qua disco? See, as I also would the Adriana, would be a more for a monk carry. PT is in Mamuni PT. So more almost here, the Adriana. Headmaster is true.
My sister. Media no correct. So, I don't think was a woman can Agyapong your president are fine. But me can't correct. Me driver. Ofri Ashama. Nibanya 8 A's. So I decided 8 months.
8 months.
8 months. And walk a top school be Ghana, a mass school. There's a free SHS. Madam, a new man, headmistress, you know, actual. So on Tomran, about 10,000.
Oh, on Rapo.
Many about.
I saw Sonny.
Make a Japan.
Samina ne omo.
Make a Japan. May outlie you. Men have been baniska. Men have this kind of man. A quarter to anybody in your man.
But then you don't think that maybe
Usubaby, I was starting yenti, me body, and confess and to make body natural. But I never said the body, what was saying your man so ye? And I'm some modding and my gun of womb. Headmasters and headmistress, they have defeated the purpose of free SHS because a Nesika, almost G students, a Bruce and culture school fees.
Now, hold on. Headmasters,
yes,
because a near man uncle,
and your man uncle, hold on, Madam,
materials,
Mamma Casa.
It's about me with some question.
No, Kudus. I don't know 10,000 per broom. Also, ya working. Adiabian instead of one, you give me 3, 4. And I mean, fee say bia. A colano that be koguni dormitory. The new mother be with you. We are done at the good dormitory. Was it daddy who cost you any How? 10,000. Now, Emra no free SHS in your Ghana for Oka parent one. No more 10,000 series. Let's be fair. The system in Juma, who blame President Akufo-Addo, blame headmistress and head teacher, masters, near Yan Kabum and Tracy, because sabotage, Endorse.
And Mantia no show you for any Joe. Maybe 1 hour more hope will be. Your problem, your unemployment. Now, no Ghana's car service eddy rating buying.
And you're terrible.
What you are now, you must show. A dear now obey Yama and Mebunu and ya etrumai.
Employment.
Quite benson now be factory employment dear in Sana.
Yet you could be a man example. Me, you was starch factory.
Yeah, now move
a mountain.
Oh, okay.
Starch factory. Right.
Okay.
A farm 960 from the farm to the factory here. 960.
Okay.
So that is one constituency. There was second one, end of the month and next month. And also baby, our prime.
Okay.
And also one farm for 700.
Okay.
Steel plant, our motorways, one for a day, 1,000.
Okay.
Coastal will take about 300. What you say? I'm doing this like your boss. What you say? Steel plant,
Okay.
Some
and
like
you also believe in the factories, industrialization.
Yes. I mean, it's not banchi. Yeah, you need some banchi, no. Yeah, they call export China, but the demand from pharmaceutical companies, wouldn't say every enduro wouldn't be a statue.
Okay.
And the demand now is so high, say, if a intimate fanco, yeah, Guinness and the breweries in the from the banchino, malt and woman, and you had Guinness, you had beer, you had malt. What you say? Besides that, you had the banchi. They produce ethanol. Ethanol, no? Brazil, me India, actually says so. What the ethanol, extra fuel, no one, and you boom cars here. A very reduced price, by 10%. So the cost, my fuel prices here high. ya the banchi etimi ya ethanol no a it will reduce the price by 10%.
Okay.
Ya the banchi eye flour. Ya the banchi eye tapioca. Ya the banchi eye poultry feeds. My sister, demand that uhwe factory demand pa yentimi meet.
Nti we na wonko awo dia ana wona one district one factory mu support.
Many Mr. Opomio. One district one factory steel plant no. Obi na catch him say fa kwhye one district one factory. Na duties no cry no kurani. They did well for the first 4 months before December day. Okay. I got the support said duty ukwa yetisune. January and they clear 5 containers for the steel plant on view. 460,000 cedis. A machinery. And I'm paying. No support from January till date.
But we are kakra starting.
Yeah. Emra, medical share one district, one factory.
Now the way you feel.
And you we are there no. Oh my jai. So I don't want to. Because yes, sir. I think I'll go fight here, And your man be good port one. Demolish a baby okra. So I pay. Okay. So from January to date, I'm paying.
Okay.
And now you are 5 containers.
Okay. Business people, no. We a businessman. Sa forex na sem a problem. Dollar na mudi ye bibia. Dollar isu dwane ane dwane. Enu nso ne kita economy no. Nti business for no hwe wo pe won hyehyeye afa dollar stabilization.
Enu nti na me say me de agric mechanization. Ena agric agro processing ebe ma yetumia exporto enuoma more than say yesikra because emu ne yesichiri nko ano ukabomwa every year we export $1.4 billion. So your sugar cane near produce yesichiri a ya woyam ya nya ye produce yamwa the pressure obi di $2 akokra emuaba no will not be there. The pressure on the kokra $2 akokra sichiraba will not be there.
Nti ken ba ye nkra mo ne sichiribiem.
Oh, obi of the thought says school of thought say oh ba slap way. No. I want to make sure that we are self-sufficient before I ban the importation of rice and sugar.
Okay, maybe so because some time ago can be say I buy implement policies as a only kind way once.
Yeah. Ebi no say and was say maslapu duty. Obi say maslapu duty. You see, Mahama one typical example.
Okay.
Temaport. Me one me a letter from Gapoha.
Okay.
Say of late Temaport we are not importing. Nam say import. Now, if said, Sabio, Mr. Mecano for another time, painful baby, or say, but fine, I didn't two from now or so, or you need, who names a Sabi, the Trona or say.
So just issue apology to the disabled. So we get Yabibu.
Yeah, and Tinam say Sabi, and ye, man of Mana, the Achem, a bet and amibu, and painful bay. And one is said, and once you imagine taxi, one minute. Replication ebeba say nkofo stop to import enyoma into the country because of high tariffs na who meet o target no on say when ya GR for no Gapoha for kra no are complaining say fish for no they are not importing fish e fe no ma who say fishing industry you know what them port and who of us what you say so the taxes no Mimi approach. I bet me my business is what on a reduce and expand. Who reduce with taxes now? No widen tax net. You see, they overlook
so
certain things.
From taxation to industrialization. Or say reduce a reduction to expansion.
Right.
Into better taxing so.
Right.
No what trim.
Right.
Obey their trim. The hen now better so.
I mean, guys, your mistake, main for example, Maminfa or Manef. Nagana for a try a year say, can Agyapong a politician or say a businessman? In my business, may your graduates, may your artisans, and I'm all more sebi or more uncle school and now they be or we school lower A. But me catch us say artisans, some of them say most of them make more money than graduates, But what you emphasize would 3,000 or 4,000 utia tax. Mason oje 4,000 untia tax. Plumber oje 4,000 untia tax. Carpenter oje 4,000 untia tax. Arc welder oje 4,000 untia tax. Mechanic 4,000 untia tax. Now a security at Oman FM or Ken City, I will give 1,500. Now what tax? What kind of unfairness is this?
E-levy, we were told, was to cure that. A cure.
I'm not in the finance minimum what is going on, how much they are making out of it. By E-levy, okay. Ghana need kwabrochire na E-levy obetua. Araha, we do ourselves a disservice. Say, propaganda, yet two E-levy so. Amana anya juma. Ewunim, me who say enye Ghana for nko suban ba Africa yin suban.
I see.
We don't want to pay tax because Kenya president e ba ya o ka say sa artisans no me dey nyina betua tax. Omo dey demonstration. And politicians be na show wo machi. So omo nya demonstration a good policy like that.
Now, natural resources are was Africa. Yenfa Ghana, an example. And now you can say almost every region in Ghana, your natural mineral resource be all. Water region. And then I see a uranium, most lithium, I able to lithium in commercial quantities. Cocoa, diamond, manganese, ni oil, ni na wasasini. And she say, when you to say ya. Dubai ni UAE for they have just the oil or predominant one your oil. Taxes sign a womutia. She said your mupija. And she said Ghana nika say met your maya me what this natural resources. And she me taxes in say kwashosa onika.
Odika. But what check with Zubai? On send you see kasa and natural resources and I me no me in Zubai. And I am my taxes.
Yeah, ding. What did we do?
If he said, you do go to now. Now, Usha Abremu, a so sad, and the Ghana for almost signed contract, ma, new motto, say, you know, Omako school. Me, I'm a saying, don't me do school, but the common sense, ever disapprove. Near me time where we are sick, Crown say Ghana neat in Krum, O Brunia baby a juma, O cop a wa, baby a brofuti, any baby a. I be 40. How? How? The tax here working. It's so sad to say. You want profound lawyers. No require agreement on behalf of Ghana. Not more 7%
of the on what?
Gold, you know, 2 minerals in here, 7%. Many more comes to corporate tax. Corporate tax, maybe a businessman minimum. Corporate tax is the tax that I declare, and I bet you what tax. I won't say they are going to steal, but they have a way. I bet you plow back the tax into a unit. Corporate tax, no. Minya sikana make us some the maintenance. What you say? The maintenance. The minya maintenance 100 in the minya me the 60 maintenance into 40 tax profit avenging. So you tax me on the 40.
Okay.
And he said, oh yeah, Kenya. Almost 40% of any mineral investment over here. 40%, you know, 30% goes to the government, 10% goes to the region. Constituency no region woman 10%, the constituency no 5%.
Just opposite to Ghana.
Exactly. And that is what I'm going to do.
Obeying.
You see what I know for sure, and it's a agreement that Oma sign says here. Who try say, oh, cause, oh, castle, penia, begu economy. But my policy is say, near Muadino, woman in co.
Okay.
Niakano, your bomb by. Any subsequent agreement, even if it's expansion of your business, who move you from one land or one area to the another, that area, the tax will be different to favor Ghanaians. And yes, I remember gold na kasa asinum. Gas, you remember na kasa asinum. And you know who see any be. But say, you tell we are slaves in our own country there. Meanwhile, I bleed all the time. Say how?
Ebi mo say amanyofo na omo sign contract no ya omo gi omo cut ni omo percentage.
Yes, that.
Onim.
No, I got tongue Ghana. Yeah, now me who sign that agreement with ba. Me mo ready. Who ready and me bisa senti one kasa. Odo o my Ghana.
What if send a cut no so die wom?
Me can Agyapong. Maybe a Yankopon di medri. Se me banam sa be fa Ghana iska. Yankopon kura se bi obetua me ka. Nia me yokro be na hye.
Ghana 40 e chiro mbeka se opani pa yete mpanimfo bi e ka se we mu di omanyi omo mpe Ghana hwe. But then we are seeing it differently.
The difference. Me. Ya na oti ya wo show me factory si. Some penfo na omu kasa. Sa factory si omu show bi kire wana. Ghana, there is no politician our bar. What you see the book akasa even workers 500.
Okay.
What about Agyapong? That is the difference.
O tourism agenda and Ghana phobia ni je ho pa ka tiawana yemfa. Yeah.
Miniaba, on the first one. We are here. We are not marketing Ghana. The latitude 0 degrees and longitude 0 degrees. The whole world, the center of the world is Tema. Young ladies and young men are not even aware. I mean, if say geography, the more area. Ghanaians are not even aware. The young ones, the youth, are not even aware that the whole world, the center of the world, Tema. Because we don't make noise. We don't market it. I will build a hotel in the sea, baby, the whole world in ET, and write center of the world hotel.
Great.
At least 4 or 5 stories will depict the shape of a continent. First 5, Africa, the shape. Second 5, the shape of Europe. Third, the shape of South America. Fourth, the shape of America. Fifth, the shape of Asia. At least in the sea, go to Bourgeois Larel in Dubai. In the sea, they built engineering. Almost built the idea said on the seas. You know, and the other said Arab fought me. I would want to me. And you need to market Ghana. There are investors who are ready. When you sell this idea to them, so wow, we've not thought of that.
Okay.
Again, Pacho will be some very chance kakrebina.
Oh, chance there come no problem. Say ejuma for frostbite. Oh, come there me be ma. Now, team no gina me konso.
Yeah, beaches e wa. You were 560 kilometers from Nzema to Aflao.
Okay.
Ukoye epunu mu a efi pa. I will clean all the beaches and make sure say we build resorts, affordable ones. Ghana hotels board. They have about 17 different taxes. I will scrape most of them to reduce taxes in this country, hotel, so that it will attract a lot of tourists, to come to Ghana. What you are saying? Okay. Ocean taxes, no. Now, me call Dubai, me a single room, including breakfast, was $140. Hotels, a single room start from $350. Now the question is, I mean, a 5-star hotel like baby I'm Kwediman, Crown Plaza in Festival City.
And the same 5-star or Ghana, 350.
We are tourists, who percent who call holidays. Now, who percent who call country. Now, share Dubai, say, who benya hotel for 140. Now, share Ghana, who benya hotel 350. Which of these 2 countries? And I'll be choose you first.
Okay.
What do you say? And I'll say, it me Ghana attractive. Hotel, I don't want to mention. I'm sure some agencies be. I don't know what they are doing every day. Omoji tax or hotels. What you say? So tourism. Yeah, the oldest Bible a white man brought into Africa to spread Christianity. Our Elimina Catholic Church. It's still there. We don't showcase it. We don't do anything. We don't market it. Good. Tell me, say tourism.
Okay.
The castles are away. Yeah, the BI office. Me two women in our come another building. Usu Castle. Me two.
It's a tourist site.
Yes, that preserve. Nice restaurant, hotel by it. What you say? People come. Oh yeah, enactment of a send your slave trade in the core. I don't go share you more. Obi say black Americans be say mami in Gaza shape na ye kofuno ya the the restaurant be shape no. So I say please, they should give me a break.
Ade
to omukwa na tourist. Even domestic tourism, we can promote domestic tourism more than them. We have to believe in ourselves. When you have ideas like this, what here America, nobody take it, not Agyapong. It's a vision. I have seen it. Or no, you know, 42nd Street, Ukwa, Circle Line, any world yacht, with the back Statue of Liberty, who are Brooklyn Bridge, and you make free on me, I'm in my dosing, make free on your Kwaswa, you have a banner $4,000. And it's only 3 hours. What do you say? I don't think the video will say, and me and Fabiani and Koso. I disagree.
Okay. Now come and say my delegates comment, but me share her microphone so bawabasopa. As a microphone say you are the man for the work. Na one say men you muni baby. Omo pesi wo mu ebi mu say kwa be so na obe fight galamsey if it is here a how.
You see, galamsey me were two sides of it. Ni na ye sa education American. Yeah, I was see a ma Ghana for who said cassava, banche, ebro, abe. Are more important than gold. Send your maya boy a necessity. Gold a luxury. They said no be me hwe son who come near here. Ade agu come on. But gold, and your mother do a sign, I bet me gold aye. And then your mother do a sign, and you bet me the banchi aye. And your mother do a sign, and you bet me the ebruaye. And your mother do a sign, and you bet me the abe aye. Pray yet ya now call a bon cashew. Ah, woman, I will who say. Many chairman about Kukasa was 189 acres. And now low price at all Bokanti, or about $600 by no processing factory of cashew. They call India. Yes, about 89 companies. When we are able to create industries, no one. Ghana for no one castle me galamsey betime hu say. Esa abekura hu wo mfaso chain gold no. Sa banche kura hu wo mfaso chain gold. Then another way of doing it say we have to structure it. Making sure say sa community mining. When yama galamsey ni kura ban say uma obi license as community miner. No one ko fan ko for free baby. But you use the word community. And community for no enya binye. We have to regulate it.
Okay.
Because no
as it is in regulating ye. Okay. And happen create here. Both NDC and PP, politicians be come. And Muntina, young men and women no enya impunity. Ah, woman, ye galamsey. So politicians no ba. Na kana Japan say, "Wa we ye politician obey ba chu galamsey bia no, e be jeliwa. Ebe ebrenuma, we illegal, illegal. Let me say illegal. We are not going to ban it. Okay. But illegal things bia. Udi anima, ya do be example. Ti regulating one. Me call Mansour Dubia. Hey, my sister. Na enipa no twaso
na me nim say sa na ye galamsey o eish omode enipa na say human chain no mo to so no to bigr eish assassin ye say ye regulating one aban no betimi anya ho mfaso emrantie ni maba ono mo
but by regulation what do you mean does it mean say the party before because ebi mo hu ni say by regulation it means my party boys and girls saying
I disagree emfama Ghana for
okay
you see we NDC ni obi wa we NDC ni but wonim die a check MPP ni e wo adwuma no does it mean say emfama MPP no I disagree
it can be all inclusive
oh yes Ghana first and Ghana nya MPP
and you want no keke na odeka
madam I've shown examples
inclusiveness in India na inclusivity in India yenye hu example
unya hu example
so unya nye president I be say wafa NDC ni CPP PNC
me abai uba madwuma mu a NDC ni wo CPP ni wo MPP ni wo we are working.
How did you know?
Oh na re minim obi a background that's me I
check auto information wa ko to mo information
but I check that's me fa obi a me check in background but so we NDC ni na obetimi aye adwuma no why not?
Okay.
So the only problem
Oshasa natural resources nyina should we ever go to IMF again?
No, I don't. If we manage our resources well. Now you didn't know. I'm catching say 3 key areas are about solving a problem on patriotism, honesty, and discipline.
Do we even have to go at all?
Well, meaning the state of the economy, maybe I'm not privy to finance whatever was going on.
At least public information I will be a economist in Adigina so the Casanova. Now,
but me level, me need $3 billion there. But the whole country with a population of 30 million or 32 million, what would 3 billion do? 3 billion.
Am I you? Economy crash.
This year you will buy 600 million.
Yeah.
Has there been any impact? Has there been any? Because
now your business
economy grow to a extent say 3 billion is insignificant. Case closed.
Okay, then we close the case. Oh yeah, dear. Now so I say o target bimo. O de so bo another pray in Sawama Nigeria MP say or say o posters. Papa ni si o power chop. Or ni asem. Another pray.
E dey be posters.
Or vandalize o posters on the constituency or no share nkrofo echi.
Make in Agyapong.
No me so respond say or no. On say on share obi echi man say
posters.
Oh sir.
No.
Oh okay.
You see, me problem is that my buyer no abagaze social media no can be
until
me nimuda. So I say me
now I bonus so bobi.
Yeah,
have you accused him?
Say yes.
So why then?
Oko can say Agyapong is not a presidential material. Why my best friend?
Oh,
why my best friend? No, Oko can. Actually, chairman for being now there be no person catch it. The one chairman here, Kukuro no catch it. Wow, I see.
Now we any day.
And I'm responding. Crowd man in at him. Me say I'm not done press say. Me nye presidential material. That is all. Me need in at him.
Ah, wo. Until can or say me presidential material no ano.
Yeah, me can just say. Me say I'm not done press say me nye presidential material.
Okay.
Na obia oba sabi watade e hyewi make I'm just quoting.
Okay.
Obia watade e hyewi oba want to be say when you are what the ya na say kuya many modern no
media ya
kunama watade ye mfe nene what did he ana oni di oye adwuma ana onye adwuma onipa oba or say oh good to see you ani obia oba or say wani mu nyamfe ma bi adwuma wotema me enko ne koye bi na nya sika to ho now so nya nimunyam e wo fie say nipa mienu one na presidential material.
Oh okay,
that is all I said. So good to see you any sorry koye adwuma one na presidential material.
Now one can good to see you.
I don't know.
Makamase. Microphone obi o ye good to see you. Okay. Saturday dey abano mo beto. Enti ebeja o kwan na se o ka bibi kire o delegate. What you mean akọ baby a?
Menyanwe must stop August. Mesa to us so 236 constituencies. I cut 39. Number 275.
Ne wako bi papa.
Yeah.
Why are there? When you abrew?
Yeah, because I'm a grassroots person. Why I'm going to every constituency, they say, the delegates, Omwankasa will testify, say, in the history of MPP, there have not been a single time beer, or be person or bear flag bearer, or the respect. Ama polling station executives, Akko woman also, Eko Sero, almost Omunimude. The party, Omo Kamona Esson, Entino, or Banwa Besero Nimdie, so Mfan to Abama, a busy that. Jesus can Agyapong about contest.
Oh, I see.
That is why a man for through say, can Agyapong back 5 for no more when we near me. Because I'm a grassroots man. Okay. I give them respect. I fight for them.
Okay.
Niama culture delegates say nobody should be under pressure. Because Abana Yekotuan, Ghana for almost year woman as far back as 2022, there was some of the candidates. Some of the Umbo 20 years. Emra Ghana for Sikation. They took a decision, said, send the person as you will, or the number 20 years. And to be a pianisha or combiano, oh, Kotua bar, Bisa Ghana for now, Omunyan DC MPP, between 15 to 20%. Why not MPP for? Modern bar, obeti me a breaky 18. And when I'm a kind of crutch, was it can Agyapong, a Kasa on Bosonia? The gospel truth, Yanko Pong Kranim said, what the can Agyapong bar, obey beating Mahama. The media as an alaga. A dear second Agyapong, Bufu, and answer me boom. Goodbye.
Oh, bye, what's on what's a pie?
I want to be a failure.
Oh, come on, yes.
Want to be a failure. It's your papa from
one bus. Oh, my dear pie, Getty, what Piami Pans was so strong.
You know, now share ideas. Omo abayina kasa. Obi antimi for ideas be from pragmatic solutions to the problem of this country. Check. And Ghanaians, yeah, ni kanisa obi aman we university. Me third year of further university na me mjai. Na me business issue. And the number of professors are omo akasa by confession say omo fi say nyame kanona abawom because omo ye theory na che. And they're coming up with policies. Omani matrasi about 3 hours. Miyanubi wom professors we know so mon twaba MPP. But omani mkasa ya michachi omiyomemwa. Miyanu sorry, I'll say you have our vote. We are going to work again for MPP.
Omo ye super delegate ni biana.
Debbie.
Omo ye Ghana for.
But Ghana for informs the super delegates. Ghana for inform the polling station executives Kotuaba say send nipa way na modern ba because polling station executives no who encounter chairman for the open catch say who come one Kotuaba amak in Japan member.
I see. And you know when abem if it's modalities na nra o mode tu dwa no ahyase no na mo na bi mo hu ne se niama bia ase ekoso no mo hyeda nya okay mo raise concerns party ne so kan ne de and na no my press conference the modalities aba betu dwa
okrani mame mo election committee na baso.
Okay.
The future of the party is here pa. They've done marvelously well. Any party in our representatives and 9 and the court class.
9 of you raised the concern.
Yeah, I'm just saying, say, what has happened? No?
Okay.
Modalities no mdiaba. Any part 10 no representatives in the court class. And only 2. Say. And they have agreed.
Okay.
Yani also the part 10 or bio the representative. Agree. All we want is peace because when be our regional executives be mo. What my chance? Mami explain it. Okay? A quite no election committee they go on. Say obi say and now ukotwa delegates in TNE obie ni wa udu your 4 layers 1 2 ubetumi aba third layer onto aba unwuram third layer won udu ho a ebeji ufon the best scanning third layer no ube say obia wo pulling agent mienu inti baako ebegyina third layer ho a wo mu cross check say wo a wo bewuram no utu aba na wonto aba for security reasons enti we are police ni gyina ho isi gyina ho now the scanner na afa ho ebo pin a yinioman go agent na gyina ho nyina etese abo pin enti wo police officer e wo say utumeji the phone eto
okay
sa hunu na mo yeso kokoto ne twa ebe kire me na ya the serial numbers ebe track you and all the 10 aspirants na agree say ye we are a suspicion and yes say no correct say bia ade ni besi regional we are ballot papers na wo box no ballot box no omo de be call region and ani pattern ni na say no ya to aba wo kan wie no obi ate no ase na de to box no a me o seal am de betum
okay
every candidate be had ni seal betum
okay
ya tuaka straight from the center to Accra national headquarters
adaka no
of EC
okay
en ko si region ho and dissect and resec regional minister bi akonya influence ewo EC and regional chairman bi akonya influence election committee aya ade say even the powers of the election committee omu CD ma EC and police what you say enti we are chairman we are delegate otu aba no wapie we are MP we are delegate otu aba no wapie
okay
we are regional minister okoto aba no wapie o policy eni wachi emfatuo bi anko
okay so we are satisfied
yeah satisfied
first no dey na mo satisfied
that because we want to do so in the history of MPP yeah election ama chairman for any open campaign for a particular candidate yeah campaign uba parliament were empty because MPs in every one candidate I who
inti na wakache MPs ni say mutumu de ni wia mo bete won kan
so when you ma me na me ya ma anu de
ehunahuna na wo ye ehunahuna na wo ye
na me dia ba ye
huna ehunahuna
na me ya wan na me na
obetimi akọ support candidate bi
then me support obi ni me kire wo say onipa na wo support wo so me support na wini oh enu de be ba so
sa obe
e be ba so
na se ni won abo wo so hunahuna mo
ehunahuna pa se ni o mo si ehunahuna chairman fo amo ma bohu regional chairman for ehunahuna dabi
na why mu na nya akokoduro mu ne huna saa no
wo mo ahahwe obi kutupa
se wo mu nye den
wo no mo ya
kutupa na free hen
wo me na darling boys ntime de
darling boys ma hwan
wo de me de me nkasa Saturday
but say basa so na nye mo MPP ni ni o na wan so ye hye nkomo ya se wo say se kasa wan kasa ne ya nye corrections a ye be ne de
na wo kasa na wo ka no kura ye do atu tankuru am enti me kusa umtu
I say Germany na ka wona wa ba mu a abro nye DC bono regional chon so no yi no afra bato ni
na re wo su bagina ho esum party oye gbegbegbe na position ba ye so de oye gbegbegbe o mfata se obenya position na obi a ono wan tuni and defend the MPP enam se wan kasa magana fonte near the position amana minu na de sabe emoja ni umu I support abronye I support abronye
but ono so wan kan no reason you so no say as a bi mo support candidate
the reason ya no say waja kasa if he said I say soldier for na do mu kwa akono ye wie akono a enye wo mu ene ye do mu di oman nanim ndi ebi asa ho ndi na ono wafa na say ne de wafa no ho adwene on kasa
great e dan aye nkansem ni wie nti ye di besi ana so bi ana wasem bi wo ha mama wanka
oh me de meni asem ya mebre me nioma enan am se me de be ye Ghana tourism agric technology and engineering
okay
sa areas and ye de be develop Ghana
okay
if you said I will empower a fitafo to build cars in this country. ABM technology. India for to me export IT experts to Silicon Valley. Or say it means smart cities in this country. America, yes, you bet me export to Enkofu. And now we build software, hardware, and also export.
For plants, sports women, sports for no be a wild.
Sports for the Sanya Nutria. Omo Emrantia, you cannot do away with sports. Open unity in the party, in the country, sports. Because it is only sports now. Who say NDC, MPP, CPP, hey, you be a support. The sports are a key. And no, sports doesn't take much. It is only funding and encouragement. What do you say?
It takes much. You are concentrating on football side, other ones.
Training and well, sir, and only at the shots here first, and a Sikawum, a chain, over Yamrantia, a true soccer, a Bianis Kakama. But of late, there are other disciplines that we have to promote it. And no, the promotion, you know, ASICA and marketing.
Okay.
But when I hear candidate, you need to build a solid foundation. What I say, and son, to me, up a general.
Honorable Anope Yedasipa, we wish you well. Honorable Kennedy Ohine Japan, Asen Central Mashibijani, or Senedi and Ghana Fest, and or the PhD. Obama Ghana ni bia nya PhD, and then it's patriotism, honesty, and discipline, and or the ebeye juma. Yenina bon komo yentimi eyes was tinina then ye become a hopi say a media chino, ye besign omu super delegates no.
It's not been easy, but I always get vindicated in the long run, so I'm okay.
All right. We'll get into your main vision for which you want to run to become the presidential candidate. But let's try and clear some of the nitty-gritty, some of the controversial issues first. I do know that you're cast in the mode of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the president, as somebody who is controversial, as somebody who wants to be given the authority to make sure that you stamp your authority on all issues. There is the fear that you'll become more like the president. Talks a lot and then does little.
That's an interesting question. I'm surprised that you're coming up with an issue like this. At least what I've done in this country will tell you that I just don't talk. I believe in whatever I say, and whatever I do, I have examples to give you. I'm completely different from anybody, and I'm not going to compare myself to anybody. It's Agyapong. What Agyapong believes in, or what Agyapong stands for. And if you are comparing me to President Akufo-Addo, that you claim he talks and does little, at least in this country, Ghanaians are aware that Agyapong, whatever he says, he does it. I've created a lot of businesses in this country. I've done a lot of good things to Ghanaians. Typical example is the 37 military hospital, where I'm building the cardio center. Some doubting Thomases have said that, oh, it's not possible. How can a Ghanaian commit $6 million to do a project like this? I like such challenges. So today, the question you put before me, it rather motivates me to do more, to prove you wrong. So I'm different.
You're different. We're also
and I always turn my negatives to be positive.
Well, we'll talk about some of your negatives too. What we know, and then also what the ordinary Ghanaian seem to think of you.
Right.
Now, we're also live on 3FM 92.7. And as you do that, please make sure also you check our streams, not only TV3, but also 3FM. Now, I want to play an insert for you.
Go ahead.
And it's on Ahmed Swale.
Go ahead.
You know definitely I'll ask you that question.
I don't have a problem.
All right, get me that insert.
I am very dangerous. What in Medina here? We share baby I'm parasu or buy a premises at the say me Mumono near baby amitia. You go a bad. Sa Ahmed no. Mun show all pictures in the area. Somebody picture and children. When you are almost what in Medina. Yes. Ayini boy no Ahmed no. When a friend Ahmed. The picture back one fan to Sunan Yakis. God, the picture back what in Medina here. What bad premises of a Muno. So as you can see, rolling on the screen. This is a boy. Or a bad boy.
Your exposure of this gentleman to the Ghanaian public killed him. That's the accusation.
See, with all due respect to you, you journalists in this country, about 80%, 90%, you are the people going to destroy this country.
How so?
Yeah, because you misconstrue people's ideas. Whatever the person puts out there, the import of what the person puts out there, you never even analyze it. You only take just a second of a statement made out of the whole statement, let's say 8 minutes. You take about 30 seconds.
What were you trying to describe in that video?
Yeah, and I still maintain it, because I will not come here today and tell you that I want to be president and therefore what is the truth, I'll say is not the truth. It is. He's a bad guy, or he was. And let me tell you, if you don't have the evidence, Anas used them.
How did he use it?
Good. All those people that Anas destroyed with his videos and everything, Anas never showed his face, except this guy. This guy was bold to set everybody up. I have a lot of videos. Gentlemen, if you have time and you come to my house, I'll show you all the videos. There's not, with the exception of the Ivorian videos that I have, that you see Anas's face after the interview with the Ivorian ministers that he was entrapping. All the entrapment, it was Ameswali who was sitting down with some fake Arabs who were saying that they were from the family of Sheikh Atani. So until a video comes out, you will never know that is Anas. But you know that...
1 second, Agyapong. This is called undercover reporting. And undercover reporting, sometimes there are simulations that are undertaken to make sure you test the character of the person. To get the best out of the person, try to make a conclusion and a story. It's not wrong.
But you say undercover.
It has given you the image that you don't love journalists.
I don't care.
You discriminate against journalists, even though you employ some.
I employ people like you. And how would I say, would you say that I don't like them?
Not when you issue threats to them.
And how do I issue threats? You think you are the only human being who have blood in you because you're a journalist? I'm afraid I don't believe in that. Because this man, if you know the number of people that have been killed, if you know the number of people that have lost their jobs, we have to be fair to all those families that Anas and Ameswali set them up. You see, you didn't let me finish. It was Ameswali. You are talking about undercover.
Yes, undercover.
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 So why didn't he, Ameswali, also cover himself?
Because
he
it's
was
undercover.
there. No, you are saying undercover, but Ameswali was there physically. Call Kwesi Nyantechi, he will tell you. Call Edubuahin, he will tell you. Call these ministers.
So why did you expose a gentleman to the Ghanaian public? Ultimately, the accusation is that it got him killed.
How did he get him killed? His own deeds killed him, not me.
All right.
What I said was that the first video I showed, you see why I have a problem with some journalists and you think I don't have it. There are a series of videos. You've taken only this one. The first one, when I mentioned Ameswali, my workers came to me, oh, Honorable, you don't know this guy. This guy has been here for school fees. You gave him 1,500 cedis to go and pay his school fees. And I said, I don't know him. So they said, oh, he has been coming here all the time. So the first video, then I said, this guy is a bad guy. If he comes here, beat him up. Because he's going to set me up. He's going to set Ken City up. And my toil.
You said it on live TV.
Yes.
You brought the gentleman's life in danger.
How did he
as a result of that?
What about Kwesi Nyantechi's
He was shot.
What about Kwesi Nyantechi? His own deeds. His own deeds.
So that's your conclusion?
His own deeds caused his death, not me.
You also had defamatory actions undertaken in the U.S. court in Virginia, if I'm right, against Kevin Taylor. You know Kevin Taylor very well.
Yes.
Yeah. And the judgment did say it is undisputed that Agyapong is a public figure and Taylor's sentiments were made regarding matters of public concern.
Right.
it does indicate that if you plead the Fifth Amendment in the United States of America, you're a public figure, you should not be afraid of scrutiny. Why is it that when Ghanaian journalists are probing, asking you...
I think don't middle school. That is why I want to be president this time and prove them wrong, that they are all terrorists.
I see.
Yes, I want to use pragmatic approach to change the fortunes of this country. We are terrorists.
Mr. Agyapong, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
When the country was disillusioned, and I'm talking about from December, because from September, October, the dollar started just spiraling out of control. You were extremely worried, and I've monitored many of your videos interacting with the delegates, that your businesses were just, you were having forex losses. That's what you said.
Yes.
Did you in any way take part in that action of either 95, 96, 97, 98 MPs who wanted Ken Ofori-Atta out of office because of his incompetence?
You see, I'm a senior member of parliament. When you take honorable...
So you were playing senior?
Hold on, not that I'm playing senior. I wanted them to justify their reasons. I am against whoever is incompetent. He has to go. But convince me. Give me reasons why you want him out. You didn't see anything from me, or you didn't hear anything from me. But behind the scenes, we also advise that this is the way we should go. I met the group and advised them that, look, this is our position. Let's go through the budget. After the budget, whatever decision you take. Because now, if they are going to IMF and we remove Ken Ofori-Atta,
why not? If he dies, the country will move on.
Hold on. This is my, yeah, that's your opinion, which is perfect. But my suggestion to them was that he has negotiated this IMF deal for so long. We are just at the tip of it to finish. So let him complete it. And after that, if we feel he should go, he should go.
Okay.
That's the advice I gave them.
Now, when they went to the president, that was same advice. Are you the one who advised the president to give them that advice?
I did not. When we went to president, all of us, I didn't speak. I just allowed the young ones also to vent out their anger and all those things. So I didn't say anything. But the gentleman will tell you that I had several engagements with them. I had several engagements with Ken Ofori-Atta, you know, to make sure there is peace for the system to go through whatever we are going through. And that's what a good leader should do, you know. So that's my position, and that is what I did. Not that I kept quiet, but you see, when we first went to parliament, you know, the exuberance, the youthful exuberance. My brother, now I'm 63.
Yeah, you have to take it easy.
Exactly. So sometimes I allow the young ones also to do their own thing, because through that they will have experience. And a time will come that when they are doing certain things, they will stay away.
You've been going round constituency by constituency. Yeah. Indeed, your messages seem to be permeating the minds and the thoughts of even those who are outside your party. You've been focusing all your communication of your vision on tourism, agriculture, etc.
Technology,
technology.
Engineering.
What have you seen across the country that makes you draw the conclusion that you can take a certain region, whether it's Bono or Volta or Ashanti, and then you can use the resources there to transform Ghana? And what sort of resources, and in what way would they be?
Thank you very much for the question. You know, politics is destroying this country. Politics will polarize the system, which is not good for us. You know why I'm saying that? You know, going round, I've had the opportunity to go around the whole, about 13 regions.
You went to 13 regions?
Yes, already.
For a man of 60...
Yeah.
60 what? 62?
3.
Hey, you're strong, man.
13 regions, thank you. And when I got to Volta region, I was shocked. What we can do in Volta region, you have no idea. The land, the water bodies. My brother, let me tell you.
Tell me.
We have myself, my partner, we have a cassava starch factory at Atibubu that we, Prime Chief, gave us 125,000 acres land. We've cultivated 30,000 acres of cassava, and we are producing 300 tons starch at Atibubu. And this month ending, definitely the new one at Prime, 200 tons. You see, the land in Volta region is more suitable for cassava and sugarcane even than the Bono East. Yeah, I see this land and I'm shivering. So what? Do we have leaders in this country? Including NDC, MPB. I've been joking with my...
Why are you trying to equalize? You're going for an MPP primary. You're mentioning NDC.
Let me finish. Volta region is dominated by NDC MPs.
Okay.
So when I went back there, I called my friends from Volta. I said, you know what? When I win, I'll put all of you on the table and lash you. Because the gift God has given to you, and you are not using this. Even yesterday at the committee, when I heard the lady was interviewing this, we took a decision yesterday on the ECOWAS.
No, I'll ask you that.
Then, you know, the Constitution and Legal Committee, the ranking member is from Adaglu. And I told him, my brother, we are sitting on gold, not this galamsey thing. The land
you mean
have,
Roxanne Nelson Dahano or who?
Yeah. The land you have, the water bodies, if we do irrigation, 5 northern regions, Afram Plains, Accra Plains, plus Volta region, can feed the whole Africa. Yeah, I mean it.
Are you sure?
Yes.
We heard all this from Nanado before 2017.
Let me tell you something. You are right making mention of Nanado.
Because he gave us vision, and the vision hasn't materialized.
That's what I'm saying. You are right, because maybe you are disappointed. The things he said, you have not seen anything. Because I also experienced something that we went to Koforidua for a meeting, and I told one minister that, look, when you cross Tema Tobutie, okay, just look on your right. The squatters using these pipes for irrigation, the vegetables. Then when we are coming from Tema Ashama, look on your right.
The plains.
Right. 365 days, because there's this big gutter there that they can collect water. 365 days, they are growing maize. So we have to irrigate most of our lands in this country. And that day, the answer from the minister, I just packed my farm.
Isn't available to the youth, or per your experience, they just don't want to listen?
You know, the perception, unfortunately, in this country, I'll be blunt.
Be very blunt.
This perception that Sikedro is there when we're growing up, it was there. But the person who worsened the situation, I'll be blunt with you, was ex-President Rawlings.
Why so?
He made people lazy and over-dependent on government. Because when he came, he killed and collapsed successful Ghanaian businesses in this country. Allow the ordinary workers like you and Edward Boating, your workers here, Rawlings will kill Edward Boating or let him run away from this country and allow the workers to run the business. You don't know the thinking that went through for him to establish this radio station. So when it is given to you overnight,
you won't be able to run it.
Precisely. So they had CDRs, PDCs, and they'll be singing. We not go sit down making cheaters every day. No, Walai. Rawlings created the impression that the owners of the businesses were cheating their workers.
Wow.
And they took over. And everything, he indoctrinated Ghanaians to extend that everything was government. So you see today that most of our people have become beggars. They are always depending on government for everything. That is the remote cause of what we are experiencing today.
Wow.
Everybody thinks government has to do everything. It is not true. Anywhere in the world, you can't get it. Anybody who depends solely on government will never succeed in life. Because what the government has, she has to share it to everybody. So how much are you going to get?
And we have to actually contribute to the bigger amounts they are sharing.
Precisely. So now I come to the point.
Honestly, I believe by the end of this interview, a lot of people listening now, especially the youth, will actually come into terms with the fact that the reality is reality. There's no secret anywhere.
You know, the shortcut will land you into trouble.
Honorable, the honest truth is I'm also a part of the youth. Many a times, as I said earlier, we hear of people who have made it, but the information around how they even got to the top is not anywhere.
I'm going to share mine with you today.
We are going deep, Honorable. Very, very deep. But let's go back to the main question, the first one. Where did Honorable grow up in Ghana?
Yeah, I was born and bred at Asin Dompim, Fusu Roman Catholic Hospital.
Wow.
Asin Fusu.
Okay.
And my real village, the original, is Asin Dompim.
Asin Dompim.
Yeah, just a kilometer. Now, it's part of Fusu. Because of urbanization and development, now it's part of Fusu.
But it's developed. It's no longer a village.
Oh, it's still a village compared to a...
Okay, is that part of the reasons why you still call yourself the village boy?
Yeah. I'm just proud of where I'm coming from.
Okay.
I don't want to be... You know, some people, when they make it in life, they don't even want people to know their past. I was born and bred in the village. When I share this story with you, it will motivate some youth to take their destiny into their own hands. So I'm not afraid to share my past with you. I was born and bred at Asin Dompim. At 1968, I was taken to Kumasi because my father was a teacher there.
Okay.
I went to school in Kumasi, Bantima Presby.
I know Bantima Presby.
Yeah. Then from there, I went to Sojalai.
That's why I actually went to school too. Hey, oh no, but I'm just
Okay, I went to Sojalai. From there to practice school.
Okay.
Then they brought me back to my village because I was a troublesome boy, always fighting. So my father couldn't take it. They brought me back to my village. So I completed elementary school in my village, Asin Dompim.
Okay.
I went to Adverts College at the age of 16 because I completed SAR 7, what they call SAR 7, from 4.
Which was quite young, right?
Old.
Old?
Because my classmates got, some of them were around 10, 11.
Okay.
Some of my classmates, I'm turning 60 next month. They are about 55, 56.
Okay.
So,
you were like their big brother.
right.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, what kind of home did you grow up in? I see a lot of discipline in you whenever you speak. You know.
Yeah.
What was the upbringing like at home? If you need to say.
I will tell you the two. There are three. I lived with my grandmother.
Okay.
Anytime I was being bad in Kumasi and they shipped me back to my village, I stayed with my grandmother.
Okay.
What she did was that, in the village, we were classmates, myself, Opon, Stephen Yamiche, and Brukuma. We called something Enobwa, meaning Saturday, Sunday, these young men or young boys will go and weed some bush to create a farm. So today is Ken on Saturday. The next Sunday is Brukuma. Then the two left, Stephen Yamiche and Opong, will be the following week.
Okay.
So by the time the farming season starts, we have our own farms. We have our own farms.
At that tender age?
Yes, and my grandmother will be doing everything because I go to school. She cannot cut these big trees or fell the big tree, so we will do that. Then she takes over. Again, when I was in Kumasi, I was staying with my father. My father didn't know how to train kids. He was a teacher, surprisingly. But every mistake with a slap, that is why I'm not afraid of anything.
Wow.
Every mistake. My father never sat with me even to tell me why you shouldn't do this. One mistake, wham, wham, wham. So it got to a point I was not even scared of anybody again.
Your body created resistance for that.
Then when I went to Adverts College, I moved to Accra because my mother has remarried. My stepfather, now he's at East Lagos. My mother is passed.
There, we were staying at Kokomlimle.
Multimedia.
Challenge bookshop.
Okay.
The technical school Accra, ATTC.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where we're staying. For exactly opposite Isaac Osei's house, parents. There, I wasn't a bad boy, but I liked fighting. So anytime you hear people coming to my home, it means I've beaten somebody. But the difference between my stepfather and my father is that my stepfather will put me in his car. He's a soldier, a border guard. That is where they have the immigration headquarters. When he comes back from work, then he'll take his car to do some taxi. I'll be sitting in front, and this man will be advising me.
Wow.
Don't do this, don't do. I never had that from my real father. He wouldn't have time. A teacher only slaps. A lot of things.
Was he like that only at home, or it was his character?
Well, I think he's a hardcore guy too.
Okay.
Very hardcore guy. I've seen him fight several times.
Wow.
Yeah, with my grandfather. My grandfather was a chief. That one is a long story. My grandfather didn't want him to marry my mother.
Okay.
So that generated into something else.
Issues.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
But he was a hardcore guy. In fact, the teachers called him boxer.
Okay.
Yeah, he's a lefty. One mistake, even among his own teachers, he was, those things. But I think that is not a good training. My son is here. I don't remember. I think I've lashed him once.
He said once.
Yeah, once. I've never,
But I'm sure that one even came with, some talks around.
Oh, yes.
I had to
I like talking to my kid. It got to a point I didn't respect my father because he didn't give me anything. It was only beating and, But I respect my stepfather till date. My mother is dead. The house is still there. Every month I take care of him because of the way he taught me real life. And I can tell you, when my father thought I was a bad boy and I didn't listen, my stepfather thought I was a very good boy. He had 14 kids.
Okay.
And his cousin asked him, he wants to do him a favor. One of his children he wants to take to Germany. And my stepfather chose me.
Out of the 14?
Out of his 14 kids, real ones. The man chose me.
So you were not bad after all.
Yeah, but the training that my father gave me, that's why I think he wasn't a good father.
Wow.
He didn't teach me.
You had a very interesting childhood. Honorable, from what you said, I now know where your interest in farming came from. But now let's bring it back to now. Farming isn't really a thing the youth are getting into. It's not enticing. I don't know who has made it like that.
I don't know your time. I was going to give you one hour, but I'll give you more if you have time.
Honorable, we can do 3 hours if you want.
So let me continue, and the people listening have to get the upbringing, how I started life. So I decided college. When I came to stay in Accra, my mother used to sell atokanshi on a small table between Mr. Donko from Agogo and Mr. Agyapong. In between them, two ladies, they'll be facing each other, Auntie Foster and my mother. They'll put their tables together and sell. Then in the evening, they'll pack everything in a box and go and put it in those shops. So what I did that time was that my mother was selling what we call wick. Wick is what we put in the lantern so that you lit the match. Yeah, blade. And the blade, they had two types. Tatra.
Blue, Bino.
Blue. The nozzle with the crocodile on it. We have some PK, chocolate. So we create a board. Then we put a bit on each. Then we go around. Yes, PK, chocolate, Tatra, nozzle, yes, Rob.
Wow.
We're selling, hawking on the street. And it was a competition among the brothers or siblings. And one guy always made more money than me, Opong. Now he's a pastor.
Pastor Opong.
You know. Then I graduated into selling lead bars. Lead bars is what they use for guns, the local guns. Okay, buckets, aluminium buckets. So in 1981, when I was going to sixth form, there was a lady from his Agyapong half and a Nigerian, married to a Nigerian, and they were bringing a lot of stuff. That time, Ghana, because of Rollins and his coup and whatever happened, he handed over to the man. There were a lot of shortages. So I remember very well, NNSC, Nigeria National Supply Commission, MALC. There are some, they call it wire. When you want to trap an animal, in the farms, you know, that's what they use. So, yeah. So this woman will bring all these things, I'll sell, make money. So when I was going to sixth form, I was rich. Myself, not my parents.
Not your parents.
But through business. Through business. So when I finished sixth form, my stepfather's cousin asked, which of your children do you want me to help? And he said, take my son, Ken. That time, what his real children said was that, I don't know how to put it, was it what to unsuno and out the baha ashim, meaning you take your intestines out and put leaves in your stomach.
Means they were not in support of what was happening.
Yeah, meaning I was not the real child, and he took the stepchild instead of the real child. But all the real children that I took them to America, none of them has even come back to say that, brother or sister, let me also help you. They didn't do it. What it means is that if any of them had first
gone,
that would have been the end of the family.
True, that's very true.
So, if you want a real prophet, my stepfather is a prophet.
He's the one.
Yeah, he's the one.
He's the one with the foresight, yes.
Yeah, he foresaw that the future of my family does not come from my own children, but my stepson.
And I'm sure he's very proud of you now.
Oh, yes.
Honorable, so if I'm not mistaken, your first opportunity out of Ghana was Germany.
Yeah, Germany.
How long did you stay there?
I stayed there for 18 months.
18 months.
Then I went to America.
How did you just move to America through that 18 months?
Yeah, I worked hard, and the lady that I was staying with, an elderly woman, she took me through a lot. You know, it was not easy to get a job. So I got a job at a restaurant. It's called Times Square on Holmes Hotel or whatever. And I'll start working at around 5 p.m. After that, 5 to 5. Then from 5 p.m., 5 a.m., I'll drive to Promat and also do 2 hours. So I'll finish about 9. Then I'll come home. I'll get home around 11. Sometimes in the train, I'll fall asleep and even miss my station. Had to come back. When you sleep at 11, 2 p.m., the woman will call you. Kennedy.
That's just 3 hours.
Yes, Kennedy, when you go to America, you're going to go to school and work at the same time. You have to start from here. I have to clean the lady's house before I go to work at 5. Now, brother, and when you get there, Germany, you work. So I have to work at the restaurant for 12 hours again and go back to Promat.
2 hours.
Yeah, 2 hours. You couldn't sleep. So I made money, and that's how I was able to go to
the US.
Yeah, America. And in fact, I'll be honest with you, the Germans, they are hardworking more than the Americans.
they will really use you. So when I went to America, the second day, I got a job at Zaro Bakery.
Okay.
Which was not possible in Germany.
In Germany.
So it was a dream come true. I work at Zaro Bakery in a freezer. So when they make the doughs, they put it in the racks and put it in the freezer. Very cold. When it comes out, it's like a stone. Then they'll thaw it again before they put it in the oven. So I was there, and one day in my own building, I was coming out, and I met my senior, Baba Moro. He's in Kumasi.
Okay.
Coming out. Then he asked me, hey, what do I do here? And I'm so I live here. I said, what? I also live here. He was on the 6th floor, 5J, and I was 6H, 178th Street. So he said he works at a gas station. So he fixed me gas station as well. So I'll do the bakery 40 hours, then I'll come and do gas station. And listen, why there is no Sikedro anywhere? My 40 hours, my permanent job is the bakery.
Yeah.
But those Ghanaians who have stayed in America for long, after work, all they know, most of them, entertainment. So weekends, they'll give their shift to me.
You go and work.
And go to parties, then I will stay in and work. That's what I want my son to learn. Monday evening, I start from 10 p.m. to 6. Then by the time I finish checking the sales, it will be around 8. I have to start work at 12. So I'll go home, get some farina and some soup. Then straight to Zaro Bakery around Hans Point.
That's where your official 40 hours begin.
Yes. So I came to a point, I was doing 88 hours a week from the gas station. I start Monday, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Tuesday, 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. That gives you 16 hours. Wednesday, 10 to 6. That gives you 24. Thursday, okay, that gives you 32. Then you do Friday. Now listen, Friday, 10 to 6 gives you the 40 hours. Saturday, 24 hours. And Sunday, 24 hours. So I get 88 hours straight. And you know, because if you make the slightest mistake you make, you die. They will shoot you.
Yeah.
America, you are dealing with money, these guys. So they have bulletproof. You only slide the money here. A gun cannot even go.
Exactly.
Right. So Saturday, Sunday, I have curtains on the floor. This the oil. I remove them, the ones that I'm selling, the coffee, whatever. So I will tear them apart and make it like a bed and sleep on it. Whilst you are sleeping, you are dozing, then
somebody knocks.
Pump number 5, $20. Your eyes are red.
Wow.
You are using the computer.
But I was sorry, but how old were you at this point?
No, I was in 1985. I was 25 years.
And so you didn't fall sick through the season? Were
No.
there times
No.
your body just took this norm?
Yeah. Because of the training from Germany, it was easy for
It was
me.
easy for you.
Germany, I was washing plates. And my brother, if I put my hand in the hot water or after bath, you see these white things here. Now I've used shea butter, so you can see.
Gone.
All these years in
Where's
Germany,
that?
yeah, I was washing plates. Just for 18 months, but till date,
You
if
can
you are
still
with
see
me,
it.
yeah, after bath, you will see these white things here. So America was heaven with all these jobs.
The thing is, you just went in for the jobs, so it wasn't a challenge for you, because what you're saying would be a challenge for somebody else.
The challenge would be that you wouldn't want to spend that number of hours. And let me tell you, those we met with their green card and American passport, most of them were working in the hotels. They were making $240, $250 a week. And the 88 hours, I was making only 285. Then the Zaro Bakery, the 40 hours, my take home was $120. But you see, because I put in more hours, I was making about 3/4 more than those with their green card and a passport, because I was earning $400 a week. Those with their passports, American citizen and whatever, were making $250.
You were making way more than them.
Yeah, because I put in more hours. Then I have a friend here, also from Pong. He stays at Achimota. And Baba Moro taught me how to drive. I didn't know how to drive until, age 24, not like them, they have, So Baba Moro taught me how to drive. I decided to drive a taxi. So I've saved money. I went to auction and bought Chevy Impala. Same scenario. If you make a mistake, you're going to die. So we have bulletproof in the car. So with insurance and everything, it came to $3,000. I didn't have my green card, but I started working, driving taxi in the Bronx. And listen, who says Sikadro and you can make it? You can make it. In 7 months, I had 8 taxis.
From the first one you had bought?
Yeah. Because every month, every day, I save $100. The 7 days will give me $700.
Yeah.
But I make more money in the weekends. So I use that to pay my rent and food. But the weekend, you will still make more money. Now, if I save 100 weekends, I can make about 180 on Friday night, another 180 on Friday night, Saturday night, yeah. And then Sunday, Monday. Around a year, come back home with maybe 120, 130. So, in a month, I save $3,000. Then I'll go to auction. I want him to listen. My son is standing there. He has to listen.
Can he listen?
He has a lot of things on silver platter. So I'll go there, auction, buy this car, do the insurance with lawyer Mankwa, big brokerage, do the partition and everything. Then I'll give it to somebody to drive. You pay $40 a day. I don't want stories until this is where probably my father's style or whatever comes in.